Hello. Happy Wednesday. We have a new country to explore. The traveler is one step closer to becoming the avatar. Um yeah. I'm oh boy. I'm so excited right now. I can't even think of oh my gosh. Yeah. It's just I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't Am I wearing makeup? A little bit. Not really. um like I have on foundation, but that's really it. um yeah. uh yeah. Ugh, I'm just Fontaine. 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 So yeah, that's exciting. We're gonna have Hydro Traveler. Oh my goodness. I can't when we open up the game, guys, the party setup like the party setup. It's so good. Hydro Traveler is so fun. I'm so excited. Every traveler has been more fun than the last, except for Geo. The party setup is so good, especially when you have it so that it like I don't know. I feel like I remember reading that that was a setting that you can change whether or not it like differs the background based on where you're at, like geographically. I love that. I fuck with that so hard. Ah, it's a setting on by default. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I am so excited. I've already claimed my free 4-star character from the like event menu. Um, so here's the plan. We are gonna do we're gonna do character trials. Yes, we're gonna do character trials, and then we're gonna do uh commissions and other dailies, and we're not gonna do weeklies because I don't feel like budgeting in time to do weeklies right now. I'm more interested in just getting into Fontaine. Uh, so I will do weeklies in my own time later this week. um, and then yeah, we're gonna jump right in. We gotta jump right in because my brain is braining so fucking hard that Archon Quest is long enough. Yeah, that's that's what I was thinking. Like I don't know if we'll finish all of part one today. Um, I would like to, but I'm also not gonna stream super late to make that happen. So if we have to finish it on Monday, then that is fine. But yeah. Anyways, oh my goodness, I've spoken too fast and not inhaled enough. Let's go into Genshin. Woo. All right. So this, our little setup screen. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. And woo! Hello, frame rate. That is valid. um, okay. So, the test runs. Also, I'm gonna grab some lotion because my hands are dry as heck. All right. This little guy seems like fun, and I yeah, he looks very gender. I oh my goodness, there's an eyelash in my eye. Love that. See, I loaded into the game just to evade some of the load time, so I've had the game loaded up for like half an hour. You know, I believe you. Alright. You know, I did not look at what kind of weapon you use. Your hat. Oh, okay. Bow. Got it. Oh, yeah. I knew that. Okay. If the frame rate could cooperate, that'd be super cool.
Now disappear. Here comes the finale.
Hello? I was too confused about that to,
Everybody stand back. And voila.
Wow.
Let's get this show on the road.
I'm so deeply confused about it. Ah! I do not think I was in range of that, but you know. I don't. I love winging it and finding out the servers. Oh no. Yeah, I can only imagine. Okay. Yeah, he's fun. Oh man. Yeah, that's that's not good. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Wrong button.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Here comes the catch. Take it easy.
Oh, nice.
Gotcha.
Eat this!
Gutsy. Things are about to get dicey.
I really like Yelan, but at the same time, I it would take me too long at this current point in time to build her. So I do know I'm probably not gonna pull for her. I might pull for Mr. Gender. Um just a little bit though. I won't go completely ham or anything. Just like a little bit. Oof, my hands hurt. Which is another reason why I'd rather just do story instead of trying to do combat-y things. Cause it's gonna rain tomorrow and I can feel the rain coming back. There was like this brief reprieve and now the pressure systems are all pressury again.
Step on up. Didn't quite dodge it. Over here. Let the magic begin.
Why did I think that you were the bow?
Be amazed. Over here.
Oh, that's so fun. The way it takes on the element, it's because swirl burst, they all do it in their own way. That's a really fun way to do it. I like that.
Let the magic begin.
Where like the little cat changes. And
Step on up.
I like that. Fair admission to $15. For what? What fair? I don't know what fair you're talking about. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. I've been fine all day
Light it up.
without.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
I'm going in.
Let's spark things up a little.
At the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this. Everybody stand back. Let me weave you a verse.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Hit.
Hi, Toulouse. hurts so bad. Ah! I just want to focus on the fun stuff. My hands have been fine also, like, all day. It's just that now it's close enough to whenever the rain is gonna come that the pain is back. It's hitting me with exhaustion and achiness, and I'm like, no, I'm here to have a good time. Okay. What are you watching, Toulouse? I'm just saying, we're on the second floor. You have a view of the neighbor's wall. You're not even looking in his cat room. You're just looking. Okay. Okay. As long as you're enjoying yourself. Sheesh. Toulouse has pushed open the curtains so that they can look out the window. Even though there is nothing to look at.
Magic left! Too easy. Incinerate! Grant us your blessing. Go! Lauren? That's a deal breaker! Time for your arraignment!
There you go, Jack the Adventurer. On his way to check out not something that Stanley did, as told to him by not Stanley. I could walk that. Sometimes, it's just better to walk it than deal with load screens. After an update. Like, it's not that far. It's, only a couple 100 meters. I've had no migraine symptoms all day, right? Like, my mom even lit an incense and it didn't make me feel like I was dying. Granted, it was a different incense scent. So it kind of just smelled like a really tiny campfire, which was very pleasant. Um, However, between the incoming rain and this frame rate, there's a Sisson mage here? In Springvale? Why don't I remember that? I'm sure I've fought her before and have just forgotten it was here. But, you know. Okay, Kale, pro tip, don't fall. You're almost there, and we have enough stamina, I'm sure. Yeah. My ribs are the bones that are gonna be joining the problems. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm... Well, this is a great way to do this commission without having to worry about being attacked. This would go a little faster if I had, like, Ganyu out, but... Okay. Slightly less blockable.
Do your worst.
I see the light. Ugh. Another pain. Oh boy. More and more of my bones are like, I'm gonna shut down now. I'm like, no! Fontaine! Anyways, don't worry. I'm powering through no matter what. That may be that may be cause for concern technically. However, like, what's gonna happen? I get off stream and then I'm still gonna be playing in Fontaine? My brain has latched onto this, and therefore, it is being done. So.
prevail.
Hi! Ja. Ha. Ja. Ja.
Pin them down.
Wrap up the flame! Ha! Ja. Ja. Ha. Ha. Ja. Ja. Sure.
Too easy. Pin them down.
You know, I remember I had unnamed this team from Bloom Girlies because I was like, no, Candace isn't really gonna... No. Candace allows for Bloom just fine, actually. Like, she's not Barbara by any means, you know. But I would say still pretty good. We're still doing pretty good. Alrighty. Into the city. And oh good, my tea is cool enough to drink, I think.
The academia. Did you hear what happened? Here's the good!
Alright. Hello, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the advent.
There's an ad break happening. I guess perfect timing for me to be collecting stuff from dailies. Maybe during ad breaks, I just kind of take a moment to, like, you know, it's roughly every 30 minutes there's a little bit of an ad break. Just take this moment, drink some of my tea. I finally washed some mugs the other day. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my gosh. My head is itchy. But yeah, it had been a few weeks since I'd washed mugs, so I was getting down to like the end of my mug collection. Finally I've clean mugs. And the ad break is over. It's really nice to be able to see when the ad break is happening. I really appreciate that. You know? It gives me a moment to like pause so that I know that nobody's like missing anything. Not that there's a lot to miss at this exact moment in time. But, you know. Alright. spend my resin. But, you know, just on world bosses. So, fast mode. It's every 30 minutes, but it's still a pretty good time frame for, you know, taking a pause. Yeah. Oh boy. Just realized my stylus for my art tablet was not where it goes, and that would be very stressful for me tomorrow. Because, oh boy. Oh, whenever I put that down and it's not in its designated spot. Look at something far away for 20 seconds. Alright. I can do that. I look at Toulouse. They're not super far away, but they're a little far away. Oh, look at how cute you are. Yeah, you're cute. Hi, Sweetie Pie. I love you. I love you so much. You're so cute. Go back to sleep. I didn't mean to disturb you. They're like, what? Somehow it helps. That makes sense. Your eyes, I understand it functionally to understand how it relaxes your ocular muscles, but I don't understand it in technical enough language to explain it. um that that hydro or cryo? What do we think? I think that's hydro. I feel like I see enough blue. I think it's hydro. I think it's hydro. Any any second opinions? Is it hydro? Showing 20 feet away, but rooms are small. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't think any. I think that the longest room in my house
Feeling
might
all right
be
today. I'll take the chance to
cryo.
try to get some more done than
It
usual.
doesn't look super white. I. It doesn't matter necessarily because I just never. Like, I just use the same team that I know will work for either one. But, you know. I love it. They're in their superhero stances. Okay. Anyways. Like, this team, this will work either way, you know? Um. I think it's Hydro, though. Yeah, Leo's is so pretty. Alright.
I'm going in.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Now you shall perish.
Yeah, I think this is Hydro. I mean, I haven't been hit by any attacks, so I don't know, but it looks very
Illusion
blue.
shattered.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Oh yeah, yep. Hydro.
Stand back! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Also, who needs a shield when you're standing on Benny's healing circle?
Seems like an emergency.
The wind knows me.
Illusion shattered!
Into the wind.
Three juvenile. Oh! Oh, I only need one more jade. It's almost Yenfei time! Holy shit, I have a lot of topaz. It's because I never level up my Geo characters. Alright. Yeah. That's not new anymore. Didn't... Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, that's new. Submaps. Ah. I like that. I am pro that. Yeah. We love to see it so much. Important message? Oh, the multi-layered map. Got it, got it, got it. So true, bestie. Oh, not this team. Not this team. It'll be passable, but not very good. Honestly, yeah. Alright. Versus Electro Boss. Any Electro Boss.
We're way behind schedule.
One with my blade.
Let's light it up! Off we go!
Hello.
Order guide you.
Character switching, please.
Stabilize.
Access denied. I'm going in! This is long overdue.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Alright. Bye! Ah. 18 of those. Oh. Pretty okay, Sam. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Nice. I like it because I can never tell where I am underground. Bones. Okay. I feel like ever since C6ing Benny, I bring him into so many more boss fights. I just really like his C6, you know?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Now you shall perish! Teamwork is dreamwork!
The wind knows me.
We could not lag between switching characters.
A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, health comes first.
Into the wind.
Torn to oblivion!
This is true. That would be a wonderful achievement name, actually. On the one hand, I'm like, but on the other hand, it's a Dendro bonus damage, and I do not have enough Dendro goblets, so 16 of those, jeez. But it did give me a chunk. That's nice. Alright. Shoop. Alright. Some of them I have, like, a lot of, but because Dendro is the newest, I definitely do not have enough Dendro damage bonus. Like, I think just about all of my characters, other than, like, a select few, are on an elemental damage bonus goblet. Yeah, I saw. Very exciting. Okay, you're gonna cough at me. Alright. Let's go. Yeah.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
There is no escape!
Into the wind.
Mind the side effect.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Seems like an emergency.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
A bitter pill to swallow.
5 billion Whoa! Hello, turquoise gemstone. Alright, 18. Okay. Alrighty. Nice. Also, you will be pleased to know that the weeklies did count. So, hooray. Okay. So, pretty much after this, we're just gonna be getting into Fontaine. But I think before doing that and like powering through, I'm gonna grab myself more tea. I'm gonna get myself some water. I'm gonna make sure my heating pad is plugged in. I'm gonna grab like my compression gloves for my bones. Um, and then we'll get into it, you know? Um, yeah. Yes, I will pee, just to be safe, but yeah. Alright. So yeah, and then Fontaine! Anybody who would like to avoid spoilers, this is probably a good time to... Yeah. And I'll see you... Anyone leaving to avoid spoilers, I will see you tomorrow for World Adventures. Yeah. Yeah! Enjoy the rest of your evening! Even though you're not taking the break with us and you are parting ways, drink water. Yeah. Hello. We have hydration options. And I have grabbed my compression gloves. I'm going to put on lotion before putting them on because dry skin and fabric, bad. And then we're going to Fontaine. My brain still hasn't fully processed the fact that, like, yeah, no, really, we're going to Fontaine. Like, that's just really exciting. I'm just really excited about it. So yeah. I've been looking forward to Fontaine pretty much since we started, like, learning anything about it, right? Because the vibes, we're always vibing. And, I'm just really excited, guys. Awesome. I love that. um, yeah. I love it so much. Okay. Let's find a comfortable seating position on this chair. Let's do this. Okay. Soloist prologue. Go to Caravan Rebot. You know, genuinely, yeah. So true. It's like talking to people on Beto's ship after you've already ransacked the place. And they're like, "You're not here to steal stuff, are you?" And it's like, I have already stolen all of the stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Gins.
Good old Caravan Rebot. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Sounds about right, Paimon.
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Ah, perfect. A traveler moment right as the ad came up. I was hoping the ad would come up while I was getting this stuff, but alas. Yeah, if I had my actual, like, Twitch stream manager open, I would have, like, a little bit of a warning and I would be able to, like, snooze ads for, I think, 3 minutes. Or I would be able to run an ad break. But I don't have access to that from, like, Stream Elements. And I'm not sure if there's, like, a way to do that. Could always explore that at another time. But for right now, I'm just appreciating having sight of one ad. Alrighty. Yeah, but as long as we're around, it's hard to say what'll happen.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to
Main
think of
character
it,
syndrome.
maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
I was just thinking that you might be the problem, Paimon.
Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next stop, Fontaine.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back.
Sounds like
That's when
fun.
I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about
Here's
anyway?
a Fontaine guy. We're preparing to leave Sumeru and head to Fontaine. Fontaine man is looking at us.
You serious? Can't say I saw that coming.
Really?
But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
I feel like our journey is
Bumping
pretty
into
well
you
known.
like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no
I'm
need.
using a chopstick to open a can
I had no
because
clue
my
you'd
fingers are
miss
weak
us
right
so
now.
much.
And it
Don't
worked.
worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
We'll leave soon, or as soon as we've finished a few more preparations.
Oh,
So,
wait
like,
a sec.
real
I
fucking
just
soon,
remembered
dude.
there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Hello, Fontaine man.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going-away party or anything.
Goodbye,
It's sad
Fontaine
enough to see
man.
you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahita?
In her case, she'll know from our dreams anyways.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Yeah, like, what is the point if we can literally just talk to Nahita literally whenever? Like, just, if you want to see Nahita, go to sleep. Easy peasy. Honestly, I think the Archons that we have the hardest time getting into contact with would be A, and then Zhongli. But that's just because Zhongli is, like, doing stuff. And I think that we have a sort of, well, I don't want to bother him. We don't go out looking for him super often, you know? But, like, I think that, like, Venti or Nahita, yeah. I'm like, Venti and Nahita, I feel like we could get a hold of literally whenever we needed to, if it came to it, you know? To be fair, I think we could get a hold of Zhongli if we wanted to, and if we went on and did it. I just don't think that we do. Honestly, yeah, just apples, wine. All of a sudden, he materializes.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Standing on a cliffside. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. Take care. Bye, Dia.
Goodbye, dear. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
You approach the border with Fontaine. Oh boy. It's eating us over. And then it loads for 800 years. Oh my goodness. My nose is itchy. Ooh. That's so cool. Ah! Okay. Ah! Oh, wow. It feels like a lot, but I know it's just like kind of narrow. 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Standard. Starting with 3 statues. Standard, I say. I don't actually. You know, given all of the cliffs that we went over in the boats in that one play, you'd think that would have been foreshadowing. Ah! Oh, goodness. I'm just trying to break that. It doesn't break. Okay. Well, oh my goodness. Ah! Ooh, turtles. It was for letting down. Ah! Little I say about the things that are like bigger than us. Crab. Okay. 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 I'm so excited. That I'm like nervous. They should have. I agree. Hello. Our first Hydroculus. So exciting. Okay. And lagging real bad. Oops, wrong button. That is a big boat. Hello, person. Investigate. Oh. Oh my gosh, please don't lag every time I turn around. My poor head. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze, I think. However, like with all sneezes, hard to say for sure. Like there's... boats. Ah! The visuals. Please. I know. It's your first time loading. It's your first time loading this region. You're doing so good. You're doing so good. There is that statue. It's up somewhere. Whatever. Alright. Ah! So fucking excited for how Clockpunk. So excited. Hey, Sailor. I sure hope she likes the present that I picked out ever so carefully. A present? That's right. I've chosen something special from Fontaine to give to my lady love. Curious, I'd hope. All the other sailors hurried off to the court of Fontaine the moment we came ashore. Only I came here. Sailing is hard work, yeah, but I truly look forward to setting sail once more to see my lady love in Natlin. Now that did not look like an NPC running by us. When it comes to passions, I am nothing if not a serious man. If all goes well, I would even be willing to change lines of work and stay with her. But there are quite a few tribes where she lives, and different tribes come with different rules. Will I be able to integrate smoothly?
I can't wait to give her my gift.
Sounds like fun, dude. Does it want me over? Should I still be in my boat, maybe? We'll make a grand boatly entrance. You know, for the plot. Okay, I'm like, somewhere will trigger a cutscene.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
I love how your options are like, yeah, this is what I expected, or it's even more impressive than I expected. When it's like, you know, I'm absolutely impressed, but it also is what I expected. But the reason I'm impressed is because it is what I expected.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Do some fucking around, some finding out. Let's meet the Hydro Archon.
Good idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Yeah, since Dane likes to girl boss the fuck out of here every time we're about to get information out of him. Our journey is to find my brother, and also to find the truth.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
She's not like other girls.
To learn about
Literally.
the nation's God, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Yeah, because you know how people love when strangers interject into their conversations.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, A real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see trials as a sort of opera?
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
I have a feeling that that's not foolproof. A judgment device created by the Archon. So this is the nation of justice.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Literally, every time we walk into the country, it's like, hey, I'm new in town. I would like directions to your god. Make an appointment? Time slots?
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
It seems like the people of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon, but they don't appear to revere her.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
There's a girl over there. She doesn't look like an NPC.
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
I don't think jumping into the water in Fontaine is like the worst thing a guy could do, to be honest. But, you know, I see how that would be initially perhaps concerning. Hold on. I want to get the statue, if that's at all possible. I don't know where to go. But I'd love to get it. You know what? Maybe I'll get there throughout the quest. Oh. That robot has feminine hips. Right. Like, Paimon, come on. Not all of us. Ooh, bulletin board! This bulletin board has been specially set up by the harbor master of Maritime Harbor to publicize all important matters in and around the harbor. Any questions may also be posted here. Continue reading. The The Mason Gardiennage would like to remind you that Maritime Harbor is near the desert, and large numbers of illegal individuals calling themselves Eremite. Eremites have been active recently. Merchants passing through should remain vigilant. If you see something, say something. Contact the Maison Gardiennage to deal with any suspicious persons. Awesome. Love that. Wanted. Name, unknown. Seeking any and all relevant information. Male, Fontainian. One leg is a prosthetic replacement. Known alias, Mr. Sawleg. Has conducted illegal performances at Maritime Station, resulting in a disruption of public order. Rewards are available for information leading to the capture of this individual. If you have any information, please contact the Mason Gardiennage. Attention all visitors. Any and all dueling within Fontaine will require application and registration with the appropriate authorities. Private, unapproved duels are strictly prohibited. Any participants will be punished to the fullest extent of the law. Any and all losses and damages resulting from unauthorized private duels will be borne by the participants. Arrests made by the Maison Gardiennage are not considered duels or dueling behavior. If you wish to uphold your honor, you may apply for a duel during the trial process. Refrain from any last-ditch resistance if you wish to avoid meaningless losses. Fascinating. Oh. Yep. Okay. I think we've gotten through all of them. Okay. Honestly, yeah.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Of course, as soon as I start this is when an ad break pops up. That's fine. I will take this moment to stretch. Love seeing notifications from other people who are also hyped to be streaming. For Fontaine. Water Nation. Here. While the ad break finishes, I'm gonna close the curtain because Toulouse opened it. They opened it because they were trying to, like, look out. Cats. Being cats. Ow. Oh gosh. My tailbone hurts. I'm literally just vibing. There's no reason to be in this much pain. Toulouse, do not reopen that curtain. The sun is going down. Anyways, they're reopening the curtain. You, Missy Lou. Anyways.
Huh? Ah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids. Or a fantastical race from Fontaine.
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
There's hardly anything left for me to say with you around Paimon. I learned this language not very long ago, okay? I prefer sign.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too loud at times.
Lynette's like, oh, perfect. We're
Seems
gonna
you
be
were
besties.
right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Oh? What's happening in Fontaine?
Where to begin?
He's like, bro, what isn't happening in Fontaine?
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me. You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Huh? We just got here.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration! If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
Who else would she be talking about, Paimon? Nobody here seems to be holding a glass.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Cecil, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
I guess finding the Archon was easy enough.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent.
I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the
I'm
noble
pretty sure
qualities
that, like,
and
whatever
etiquette
Fontaine
necessary
man.
to communicate with a god?
Oh wow, look, it's
All it
Fontaine
takes
Man.
is a flick of my finger for me to know everything
I'm like, I'm
about
pretty
you.
sure someone just tattled on us.
Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Feels like she can't get over herself.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Lumine standing there contemplating what to do about this situation. And then just kind of like, hey, have you seen a guy who kind of looks like me? He's about this much taller than me, not a lot. His hair's long and in a beret. He also wears clothes that are not like what you usually see in Tevat. That'd be great.
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama
Right.
going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Whoa.
I've got to
Whoa.
see this.
Whoa.
I knew Lady Farina would
Whoa.
never disappoint.
Whoa. 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 Who said anything about dueling?
Now, my dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
You make quite a ruckus of your own, dude.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
It's not the first god I fought. I love how Lumine's already got her sword out at the slightest implication of a fight. She's like, alright. Didn't have a chance to warm up, but I think I could go a couple rounds.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Girly Pop, we have been
What are you
there.
trying to do,
We have
traveler?
done that.
Provoking a god in front of her people?
Technically, she provoked us.
Stand down, Clorant. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Sounds like someone who doesn't want to fight
She's
me.
right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel.
Uh-huh.
A duel in court!
Whoa, all right. Now that'll be worth
On
seeing.
what grounds?
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. It's such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Bro, we just got here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
I could think of a few reasons, but please enlighten me. I don't talk to cops.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law.
It's August 16th.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's Our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
I'm pretty sure she just made that up, dude.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Are you shitting my dick?
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
When Lenny patted you on the back. Aw. Look at you. Oh, and that's why he shook our hand.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Guess you'll just have to square up.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
Of course she
In
does.
which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person.
You literally
But
almost
when
did.
there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
That's why no one fucking likes you, dude.
I look forward to seeing your upcoming
Like, I'm just
performance at
letting
the
you
Opera
know,
House,
in case
Mr.
you were
Linny and Miss
wondering,
Lynette.
that none of the
That's enough for
Archons
now.
like you.
Toodaloo.
Not that I can tell, at least.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon I've ever seen.
Literally.
I never even had a chance
Like,
to ask her
hey,
anything. But
just so
that's
you
the
know,
thing,
I don't
Paimon.
like you.
That whole scene just now was really...
Thanks for bailing us out. Did you know that was gonna happen?
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So,
You're the MVP
now do
of
you
this
see what
Archon
kind
quest
of
so
god
far.
Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And
I'm sure
speaking
that
of
never causes any
performances,
problems
I would be
whatsoever.
remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I would be delighted.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Is there any way I can help?
You really mean it?
Yeah,
then I'll take
bro.
you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Okay.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
And so is the fate of technologically advanced civilizations in Teyvat. Yeehaw!
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
Okay, but the thing is, about the Atlantis vibes, right? About the Atlantis vibes? Because you know what else has Atlantis vibes? Conria. You know what else has Atlantis vibes? Enkanomiya. I mean, Enkanomiya literally has Atlantis, like, symbolism in it. And it's like, on the one hand, I get it. The girl bossing it too close to the sun. But on the other hand, I need more details. And now I'm having. I mean, Conria doesn't necessarily have the underwater part, but it does have the part of being an incredibly technologically advanced civilization that was considered like... It felt like they were competing with the gods in their level of power. And because of that, from what we can tell at least, their nation was destroyed. Which is... That was kind of like the moral of the story of Atlantis. Like, kind of, don't do hubris, or you'll be smited. Uh, so it's not as like one to one in the way that like the nations being literally drowned would be. But the symbolism still exists.
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in
That's
Fontaine,
fair.
evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete
It
evidence
still
for any
feels
of these
connected
claims,
for me, but
so they can only be
that's
regarded as
also a
conjecture.
personal thing, so like it's
If
fine.
even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
The water is engulfing our memories. It won't be long before it engulfs us.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
If the prophecy is true, is there no way to prevent the disaster?
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Sure, that sounds easy. We are in Fontaine. All right.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for
Is
not
there a
recognizing you
brunette
earlier.
traveler that people had been talking about?
Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
All right. There's an ad break running, and I'm gonna pee. Take advantage of the ad break while it's here. So, I will be back, and the ads will be long over by then. continue shoving this pocket dimension at the people, I guess. Or, I'm sorry. It didn't say pocket dimension. It was something else. Magic pocket. That's it. Anyways. Who knows? Maybe it holds a pocket dimension. Maybe that's the magic of the pocket. I don't know. Pocket dimensions aren't exactly far or few in between in this game. So, you know. For a second, I thought that the thing was over this little mechanical. Alright.
What's this? Ah, so you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
Sorry, dude. I need you to take this.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when
My
the
brain
water
is like,
rises and takes us all, it'll be like
Timaeus?
going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before.
Don't know for sure.
Can't live underwater.
Just
You'll
some
die.
similar
You should probably
inflections.
still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Then what does it mean? If you cease to be a living thing, what does that mean? Okay, yes, the last one is over here.
I can't wait to give her my gift.
Go on to a book. I love when the game starts.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Bro, I think that the bridge is gonna be underwater when you
You
get
never
to
know when
it.
it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Alright, well. He did it.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions.
Many are quite stubborn.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Alrighty.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
So, like dandelions, but hydro. I know I have Barbara, but I'd love to get to this statue if at all possible. I'm just not sure where it is. Still up? Okay. Fine. I guess I'll deal with the statue later then. I'm officially at my max up for right now. As in, the max I care to go upwards. I'm collecting more. Okay.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No
Elbow.
way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I
The
fear
next
I may
joint
not
on
have
the
any
list
energy
to
left for the
start.
performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
Yeah.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Huh?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
I'm like, is it the one who's not an NPC? No.
What's wrong with
There's
her?
an NPC.
Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief.
Obvious.
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience
That's
is
why
one
so
that
many
won't
street
discover what
magicians
you're really doing.
in fiction can
Watch her
be
movements carefully.
because they got that high sleight of hand stat.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but
Roll for
it seems
stealth.
she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
Rolled an 11 on stealth.
You two can ride the lift.
Noticed
over
by
here and wait.
us, but no
I
one
bet
else.
That'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Okay. Leave it to me.
All right, let's go.
So... Oops. Go upwards. Woo. Yay. Motion of any kind is making... Oh my gosh. Okay, it's still going. It's making me nauseous. How close are we to rain? I know we're less than 24 hours out from it, but man.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Yes, it is. It looks like it's starting around 2 p.m. tomorrow. Which feels too far away for my body to already be making a stink about it. Get ready to stop her.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction! What should we do? Should we chase her?
Probably. Our job is to block this path. The rest is up to Linny.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
Perhaps.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief.
Seems there's no reason for us to stay here. Let's go find him.
Yeah, let's go.
Let me grab this Oculus real quick, though. Hello? Hello there, dear passenger. Is there anything I can do for you? About this ship? This is an aquabus. The most advanced transportation device. Well, alright, interesting. I've heard some people are working on a boat that can fly in the sky. That sounds awesome, right? If boats could really do that. Wait, that's bad. That would cause seasick? Airsick? Either way, passengers who get sick would be in great danger. Uh-huh. Fascinating. Statue! Linny, are you going to be blocking my path to this statue? Yes, you are.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Linny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Linny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
I like this statue. Of course, I'm right next to it. But, like, I like it. Did light just start flooding from that statue of 7 just now? That's so weird. Isn't that normal? Water. The water is speaking to me. Like, Paimon's gonna believe you. If you can crack jokes like that, you must be fine. Yeah, dude. Paimon heard that in Fontaine, if you can use elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Maybe you can even find sunken treasure. Paimon will leave diving for treasure to you. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you. It'll be lonely going underwater. Alone. but being in the water is scary. What if Paimon accidentally gets swept in a current and gets all turned around and dizzy? Then she won't be able to fly away no matter what. Just like before Paimon met you back in Mondstadt. Then I'll fish you out again. Really? Maybe Paimon can try going underwater with you. You better not go back on your word. A mysterious power that flows out from a statue to imbue you with the blessing of the transoceanic source water. Your progress will remain unhindered so long as you are moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expend while moving underwater is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. Yay! I love not drowning. Oh hey. The event. Yeehaw. Okay. So it's like... Oh, okay. So it's like kind of a collection and exploration type of event. I like that. That's good. Alright. Yes, Fontaine's blessing. Alright. Time to ride the aquabus. All aboard.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
Hi, Goose. Toulouse is so sleepy and so cute.
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
What?
Charlotte!
Paimon!
Charlotte!
Hey! Yeah.
I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aquabus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming.
Yeah,
Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us.
I do.
Oh, let
There was a
Paimon introduce you
snitch.
to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
That would definitely get my attention. That's not really the kind of news you're after.
Ah, you're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right! These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That doesn't sound good.
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
Oh.
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Then there might be more than one criminal at work. Or copycat criminals?
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
The burbs.
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
You continue talking on the aquabus, and before you know it, you're arriving at your destination. Less nice. Ooh. Okay. Birds. And ads are happening during this cutscene.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
I'm gonna try putting the pain lotion on a few more of my joints. Oh boy. Circulation? Question mark. I don't think the circulation is circulating. Alright.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Oh, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Have fun.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
True.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
That's why we have a local guide. Small child. Oh, wow. We are a lot further than I thought we were. Standard group of 3 children. As found in every nation.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
You seem to have a big family.
Lenny, could you come here for a moment?
Hmm? What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
It's alright. You go ahead. Granted, I'm nosy as hell, but, you know.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
Especially since
I'm
it
afraid
never
that's just how it
weathers
is
in
here.
the main cities.
It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
One of
When
the
I was a
sovereigns.
child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Me, Lumine, 7 sovereigns. Another one of the elemental dragons of Tibat.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers. It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Sounds good. You go ahead. We'll see you at the performance.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
We're super good with talkative people.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Just keep being a little guy.
This'll be a walk in the park for us.
That is all we need. Keep being a little guy.
Thanks again, you two. I really can't deal with that lady.
Yeah.
Fresh fruit, sweeter than syrup. No way. I'm not guessing.
The life of a small person truly is difficult. Are you alright? Thank you, kind soul. Would you be willing to hear Melusine's trouble? Perhaps I'm at fault for having been too enthusiastic about integrating into human life. Oh, poor kiddo. Well. Oh no. Have to step on a... Oh. Don't do anything rash, alright? Oh, don't misunderstand. There's no need to worry. We're excellent in the water. When I say underwater, I'm referring to the place where... I see. I couldn't read this fast enough if I wanted to, but it's never too late to start. Alright, cool. What are you gonna give me? Oh. Guide to order. Thanks, dude. Ah, cafe. Wait, cafe. Hello. Tell me about the sweet stuff. Recipe? Recipe! Recipe. Thank you. I swear I saw a teleport point around.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
These must be for Magic Pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need to pay?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this machine what you used to
Honestly, yeah. I've been containing it inside of my brain, but it sure is running through my brain.
Not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh?
Yeah!
How can trials produce energy?
Magic.
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Well, Venti and Nahida both said the gods rely on belief to obtain power.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium,
got
we
other
have another
Archon
type of
ones.
energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Sounds like a usual case of someone owing someone else money.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
I wasn't
If
expecting
Confrérie
him
of
so
Cabriere wants to
soon.
poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
What can I say? We always bring the party.
Anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
I love how the options are. We are totally going to behave. No storms for us. And then the other one is like, oh no, I'm here to fuck shit up, man. I am here for the... I'm here for the trouble. It's been a while since our last big adventure, you know?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends?
Yeah.
Listen to me, boy. If you want Mora,
he
fine.
says to the 11th Fatui Harbinger.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Have fun.
I'm sure this won't take long.
We're just like, sure, bro. Go get him. Oh. We are go getting them.
Riptide. No time.
Ooh.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think?
He's
Just
like,
make sure you
hello,
understand that you don't
do I
mess
look
with
like I am
Northland Bank.
dressed like
Got
a
it?
normal staffer?
Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird.
It's funny though, because his vision not activating and that guy's like, aha, now is my chance. And Child is like, I can still punch you in the face. I'm confused more than I'm worried. Yo, what was that? Are you feeling alright?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
You better not be using it too often.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, Child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Yeah, like, come on.
Well,
cut the shit,
I guess
man.
it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
So, this power, do you have any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
Yeah.
It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Skirk!
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Like the narwhal he drops on us.
Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that
Me
seemed
and
to lick at us.
Paimon.
Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers.
Well, yeah, obviously.
It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
It's very possible that the power inside of you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
The abyss, Paimon.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Of course you have.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Sounds right up your
in
alley.
Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
Well,
So, do many
when
people
it's you,
get out of their
for
trials by
shits and
winning the
giggles.
duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde.
When we met the Hydro Archon. She's Fontaine's Pujo-san, for lack of a better description.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
What?
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
It's okay. We know that we're like
Whoever gave
your
you that
only
idea?
friend
I'll
outside
be in
of work.
touch later.
Don't die, loser.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon.
That's probably because he's always a little bit
Since we
depressed.
don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
People who want to live don't usually go picking fights all of the time. Just an observation.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
Hey, don't blurt it out, Paimon. It's rude to spoil the mystery for everyone else.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Whew. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing!
Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading. Do you have any idea how long we were loitering here?
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
Well, Paimon, we're still pretty new to Tevat and reading at like a 3rd grade level. So, I don't know. Maybe you could read it to us. You already spoiled who the murderer is anyways. I know that an ad is going to be starting soon-ish.
Oh,
yes, I knew it.
About that. Paimon will be more careful next time.
Okay. I was so on it. I've just come to recognize the time to look for it. So, go me for picking up on things. It is a 10:30. We're about 2 hours into the quest. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't think we'll finish it tonight because I'll be exhausted and in pain. And I'm like, oh no, what if we end in like a cliffhanger? You know what I mean? That would kind of suck. Gonna stretch. I'm so happy to see Child. I didn't think I would be. I literally screamed when he came up in the trailer. I almost threw my phone. I wasn't expecting. Ugh. Elliot has done this to me. Alright. We're back.
Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
Good point.
Linny said that the Opera House is on Aeneas, so let's go ride the Aquabus.
Oh boy, it's another one of these. Why do the robots have genders? It was so unnecessary. Court of Fontaine.
Looks like 4.
Oh my goodness. They're so little. I know that... Oh, look. You know, all that boy man, girl man talk. And I forgot about the other option. Buff man.
Looks like you're running out of Type 3 screws.
Me trying to figure out. Hello. Hello there. Do tell. What can I do for you? Tell me about the Court of Fontaine. Is this your first time here? If it is, let me recommend some hotspots to you. If you're interested in the news and want to know more about Fontaine, I recommend you head in the direction of the Steambird. If you wish, you can purchase a copy of the Steambird along the way, and if you're lucky, you might even stumble upon the scene of a journalist conducting an interview. If you're interested in the latest fashion, you can check out Demoville Prévert in Quartier Narbonne. Perfume and clothing stores that push the times and tides here in Fontaine can be found there too. Many tourists, fresh off the boat, make Narbonne their first stop, in fact. Cool. Thanks. I love talking to NPCs. Okay. Oh.
Feel free to check the Aquabus map and schedule for details.
I'm gonna have to go up in the elevator. It's gonna make me feel sick. Ugh. 23 more minutes. And hopefully... Wait, do we know what floor they're on? Oh. Navia line. Got it. I can read. Okay. Motion sickness. Yay. Is on 4? Okay. What are we on? 3, I think. Hello. How do you do? So, when does the... Immediately. Yeehaw.
Welcome to the Navia line. I am Elfan. The boat will be departing imminently. Please do not stick your head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat. The Aquabus operator is not responsible for any accidents or injuries resulting from doing so. Also, please remember to buy the Steambird, though I don't read it myself. The destination of the current tour is Erinias. Points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclese. If you look to the left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky. An experiment gone wrong turned new sightseeing opportunity. Human ingenuity truly is a wondrous thing. We are now approaching our final destination. Please be sure to bring all your personal belongings with you as you disembark. Even though I will take any forgotten items to the lost and found, the paperwork is rather annoying, as Melusine hands are not suitable for grasping pens. Please be careful when disembarking. It has been my honor to be your tour guide this trip. Thank you.
Complete a cruise on the Aquabus. Oh, I'm suddenly feeling warm. Ooh. Roses. Teleport point. Okay. Alright. I am officially getting dizzy. I may have to call it here. I also think that maybe we're kind of in between things, and if I keep going within the next, 15 minutes, it'll be that this is right before a point of no return. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Then I'm gonna cut off here, and we will resume on Monday with this quest. because the migraine is setting in. Thank you for hanging out. I'm so excited about Fontaine. It pains me deeply to be leaving right now. But I will see you guys tomorrow for Sims 3 World Adventures. And yes, get some good rest, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. And I will see you guys tomorrow.